Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Reveiw7, aka Z, and today we're going to be taking a look at the PS-14 Incursus, aka Mastermind Creations' take on G1 Onslaught in a masterpiece style. So yeah, let's get started. First things first, let's take a look at the box here. Nice artwork, Art of Transformation. PS-14 Incursus, he's the leader. Same style artwork on the front. It's a long box because he was packaged in vehicle mode. On this side, picture of Incursus. On the back, chest to truck to robot. Here is his bio. And there is the tech specs that you can use the same red decoder that comes with all of them. See his stats, there they are. Alrighty. On this side, picture of his face. On the bottom, warnings and such with your characters that have been released. We've taken a look at these two in the past videos if you want to go check those out. Still have 2 more to go. And the top is images of the toy. Classic box. Alrighty, so let's get down to the robot himself. Bring him in for a closer look here. We have some nice details throughout. There's the camera. Head. Painted mouth plate. This is a see-through visor because it has a light-up feature. Unfortunately, I don't have the right batteries. Going down. Chest, he's mostly plastic for more playability, just like last ones. He has rubber tires here that we'll see more in vehicle mode. Chest detailing, moving down. Got green plastic here, I believe. No, this is painted, sorry. This is painted, these are painted. Or this green on the hips is cast, I believe, and this is painted, the silver. Going down, there's the legs. Detailing, painted in there. Rubber wheels again, more paint. There's the bottom, there's the front. Side, there's the back. All right, now let's check out his accessories. First off here, we have his gun. This is also the gun for Bruticus. Again, no, I am not getting the upgrade kit. To store it in this mode, you're going to take the handle here, the first handle on these. So you can pull this down and you can get both of these out. You take this handle, slide it back up, and there you have his gun. Take it here. And you open his hands, which each finger is pinned, and he has fully articulated hands. This has the same slide into the hand method that the rest of them have. And you can curl his fingers around, do so and so. And then you have Onslaught with his gun. Final accessories we have his instruction sheet here. Same fold-out style. Next, we have that same cardboard-ish card. Toy images, stats, and bio on the back. And with my copy, since I bought it from the Big Bad Toy Store, I got their little pamphlet thing. And besides that, yeah, so let's get down to articulation. Coming in closer here. Here's his head. It is on a ball joint, I believe, with a hinge at the neck, so we can get up to that far, down to that far. You can get a little tilt. There's 360-degree rotation there. Arms are on a ratchet here at the shoulder, and then another ratchet inside the shoulder there, so you can get all the way up. Moving down, there is this panel that you can move out of the way to access your bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow for full upward range. Down here on the wrists, you can take his gun out. Wrists are on a mushroom swivel. Hands here. There's a pin here and a pin there, and a final pin at the base of the knuckle on all of his fingers. And his thumb is just on a ball joint. Moving downward, we have waist rotation on a ratchet, which is nice. Then we have an ab crunch, which this panel block in the back there, you can make it look more natural by filling in that piece. Moving further down, we have hip ratchets out to there. Slide those back in. be wary of this. This doesn't lock in or anything, so you just have to know that when you're moving around. Legs can kick forward to that far and can go back that far before things get in the way. Moving right along, he has a 90-degree bend at the knee on ratchets as well. And he has ankle articulation, pivot. Kind of up if you untab some things, kind of down if you count the toe tilt. Besides that, that's about it for articulation. So size comparisons wise, here you have Onslaught next to Masterpiece Sideswipe. See how he stacks up there? Much bigger, which is nice. And here he is with his Combiner Wars counterpart. And now we can bring in the rest of the team here for the full action shot. You can see how they are stacking up together. Alrighty, now with that out of the way, it's time to get right down to transformation into his assault truck mode. Alrighty, first thing you're gonna want to do is come to the back here, take his whole artillery section, pull it back, just like so. Come to this panel, open that up. You'll see the combiner chest. We aren't going to go in combiner mode in this video, as we will be doing that in the final combining video. But anyway, we're gonna come here, take this panel, unplug it just like so. Raising that up, there's Brutus's head. You can open the front of the head. Run here, take his head and swing it back through these little armatures, clearing that into the Bruticus head. You can close all that up. Take the rest of this, swing it down, clip it into place. Take this panel and close it over, and we can leave that there for now. Coming to the arms here, we're just going to extend them out here. Under here, we're going to take the wheel and push it up, slide it up so it was here, and now it'll be straight flush. Take the hand, put the thumb down so it's right in front of his palm. Take the fingers, curl them over. Open this panel, swivel the wrist so that the fingers are facing the back, towards the back of the arm, and fold all that in. Connect that all up, and there you have the front of the grill. Next, we're gonna take this slot and we'll go into that tab. You have to move this little panel right here out of the way, and you just make sure all of that is compressed, and that'll lock in. And you can take the arm and on both joints, ratchet it all the way up until this pegs in right to this slot where his head once was. And you can take this panel on the side and close that up, and do the same thing on the other side. Alrighty, and now that we're here, we can just take these two halves and peg them together, just giving a nice squeeze. Bottom here, we can take the chest plate and we'll flip up, and these tabs will peg into these slots in the chest, just like so. We can come down here to the hip skirts. This this peg will go into that port on both sides, just kind of locking in that waist. Now you can work on his leg transformation. So what we're gonna wanna do here is come to the foot, pull the foot down from this peg or this clip into this hole, and then right in there, there's a little clip that hooks over. You want to pull that out. It's a little tight, just like so. And then extend all of this up, just like so. Then you can come here to the side of the foot, flip this down and around, and then come to the bottom. I take my little 3/8 inch spudger here, slide this in under that clip, and just pull that out, just like so. So that's now facing up. Then we're going to come to the back of the leg, take this panel, unhook it, pull out on the leg at this slider, flip it all the way around, and then slide it back in, and just make sure all this is hooked together. Take this panel and close it over that tab that we exposed, just like so. We can come to the top, take this piece on the back of the leg and flip that around. Take the knee guard and shift it out. Then this button, you're gonna push in, and that allows you to slide the leg up, just like so. And then you're gonna do that same thing on the other side here. All right, now that we're here, we can take both legs and peg them both together through their various ports. Just collect that, just like so. Then we're on the final stretch here. Take the turret, move this out of the way. take this panel, pull it up on both sides, and then swing it around, just like so, making it fit into that little slot right there. Do the same thing right here. And then this tab right there will go into this slot right there. Do that on this side as well. And then using this double rocker hinge, you can swivel this up and then move that down to finish off the look. And there you have Onslaught in his assault truck mode. And he is a good looking Onslaught assault truck mode. So we'll come in here for a closer look at the details. You can see the nice camouflage pattern, however well blue camouflage is noticeable. It has transparent windows that are just plastic on the inside. Rubber wheels with nice picked out rims. Front headlights is silver painted inside with transparent plastic over top. You got the red in the front, silver on the bumper, which all looks nice. The cannons, which are detailed nicely. Rivet details. Little pegs and ports meant to look like things. A little air vent there, which is cool. Side down, we have a gas canister, it looks like. A couple things maybe where storage can be used. On the back, you have taillights, and you do have an option to keep these up to kind of look like a big old bumper, or you can flip them down, which kind of ruins like this line sculpt here, so I just tend to leave them up, just like so. It makes a big old bumper. There is the top, sorry about that. There's the top, there is the bottom, and he is a long boy. For size comparison, here he is next to Masterpiece Sideswipe again. Very long. And here he is with his Combiner Wars self, and whatever that thing was trying to be. Alrighty, features in this mode. The turret is articulated, can move up to there, has a full 360-degree range, and the barrels can kind of go up and down, and if you take them and pull them out, if you ever need this, you can get full upwards like that, or down, however you like. Additionally, on the back here, this does open. If I can get this in here, just like so. Kind of reveals maybe some missile pods. I'm sure this is supposed to be like, you know, a sitting position in the actual vehicle, but kind of just look like missiles and details in there, which is nice. And then this last feature, if you come under here, you kind of undo, I just kind of twist the waist to get these a little out. I can pull them forward, just like so. Around here at the back, there's this little button right here. You can press in and slide, and this will extend this waist joint, give him a proper kind of like truck and then trailer vibe. That way you can get some articulated spin, just like so. Vehicles can't fit on the back here. Take Masterpiece Sideswipe here. I'm going to set him there. You can drive him around if you'd like. Really your preference. You can put Combaticons on here. Brawl looks pretty good in there, but we'll get to him later, and I can show that off. Yeah. So that's about it for this vehicle mode. One more thing. Right here, you notice a rearview mirror. That did unfortunately break on mine. It is just connected very, very thin piece of plastic, and during transformation into the combined mode, it unfortunately broke. But it's not really noticeable, plus a lot of old cars only had one. So I'll get them transformed up into robot mode, and we can take a look at our final thoughts. Alrighty, so here we are in final thoughts. I'll start with the negatives first. Some of his proportions are kind of out of whack. I think the thighs are a little too long there. And just like the way that the shoulder all works, it kind of makes some of these more dynamic poses a little harder. The paint is applied well. It's durable. Maybe if they just did a little bit more, although these figures are known for being more playable, which is nice. Not too much of a collector's piece. Down here at the ankles, I forgot to mention, this heel flap is a little loose on mine, so whenever I go to pose it, it kind of likes to flip up and it likes to fall over. And that one little breakage I had are about all the negatives I can think of. Positive-wise, he's a great-looking Onslaught. He does what he sets out to do, be a show-accurate combining Onslaught, which I think is great because there's only three, I think, that Combaticon sets. There's Warbatron, and then there's Zeta, and then there's Ocular Max here. And I think they did a great job. Ocular Max and Mastermind in the same company, if you didn't know. The gun, it's nicely sculpted. The fingers and articulation is great. The ratchets all over him are so nice. Little clickies all over, which is great. Reminds me of the old Cybertron toys. The light up feature, although it doesn't work, is great. Is a great added touch. The vehicle mode is great. It does what it does. And yeah, he's a home run just like the last two. And I do believe he is worth picking up if you still want him. Besides that, I will catch you all next time in the Brawl review. And this is Z saying, keep loving what you love, stay nerdy, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.